Yo, what's good? This your boy Derek Branch here of SportsView360.com from New Orleans Saints, and I just want to talk about what's been going on in Saints training camp so far. There have been 2 weeks in of activity, and I've been seeing a lot of conversations online on social media, on Twitter, on message boards, just addressing a few concerns. A lot of people kind of concerned about, the quarterback position, excuse me, online and all that. And I'm gonna start thinking of things with the quarterback position. As many of you already know, there's been a lot of clips being posted out there from Saints media, Saints media members that cover the Saints, and the fans are not allowed to attend there out there, but they've been the media out there has been posting clips of Saints training camp, the highlights and all that, and a lot of fans are blown away by what they see in Spencer Rattler, and the throws he's making, and the chemistry he's developing with the Saints wide receivers and things like that. And people thinking that, he should start. That he should be, the heir apparent to Derek Carr. Started right away and, be the man. But I think, me personally, we need to chill on what we see. We got to remember that it's training camp. We got to remember that it's not actual live competition yet. It's not even the preseason yet. I think we should. I don't think we learned our lesson from last season or the season prior to that, in regards to how this team is during training camp. They look really good during training camp, sessions and all that. But when it came to actual games, it was a different product. And Jake Hayner showed us that last year, because everybody was ranting and raving over Jake Hayner and how he could have upseated Derek Carr for that QB1 role. He could be the quarterback of the future. And when it was time to show that, it was a different product. So, and I hope Spencer Rattler does produce well in these games. But I think he is more of a long-term, projection. He could be the guy that takes over in the future, in 2 years probably. You know what I'm saying? But the way it's gonna go, man, if Derek Carr gets the Saints to the playoffs and goes to the Pro Bowl, put up all kind of crazy stats, his new offense, they're gonna try to run it back with Carr for a couple more years, possibly 3 to 4 years. But it'll be good to have a guy like Spencer Rattler waiting in the wings, a guy that can quickly learn his offense, come in, potentially start, take over, and everything. And everything looks good. He can hand the reins off to Spencer Rattler or Jake Hayner. And people sleeping on Jake Hayner because he's having a really good camp as well. So we gotta just be patient, man. Just chill on. Don't overreact to what you see with these clips, man. Don't believe the hype. I told y'all that last year with the team. They do a lot to get you excited about how things are going. But when it actually came into practice to play in real games, it was a different result. So don't believe the hype, man. Don't fall for it. I'm telling you, don't. But I do want this team to succeed. I do want them to perform well in preseason, even though these games don't count. These preseason games, it's going to give us a feel of how his offense can produce. And that's even with even when we have the backups in the game, starting five. Because based on what I've been reading and what I'm seeing, a lot of these guys, if it was anywhere else, some of these guys wouldn't start for this. Wouldn't be a starter. They wouldn't be starters. So I'm hearing a result of good and bad things with the O-line from the Saints reporters. You know, and you could tell if you got a good O-line or not by these indicators. If from what I'm hearing, the D-line has just been killing it these last few days, especially yesterday. I heard a lot of good things about this O-line. About the defensive line, how they were just running shop yesterday over the O-line, over guys like Trevor Penning and Talise Fuanga. Chase Young has been looking great. That means this O-line isn't good, or they're just having a bad day. They just had a bad day. It happens, you know. It happens in practice, you know. They can't. Even the offensive line or defensive line ain't gonna look great every day, every practice session, every training camp session. You know, so it's either or. You know what I'm saying? So, but what's gonna really tell us what type of team the Saints have, what type of offensive line the Saints have, what type of defensive line the Saints have, what type of team overall the Saints have is when they do this scrimmage session with the San Francisco 49ers, that joint practice. Because you're going up against a projected Super Bowl favorite from the NFC for this upcoming season. You're going against a team that runs the same offense that you are attempting to run this upcoming season. So you're going up against a team that Clint Kubiak is very familiar with. You're going up against a team that knows the offense you're trying to run. So that joint practice, that joint scrimmage with the 49ers is going to tell us a lot about this team, about how good this team is, or how bad it's going to possibly be. So that's some of the things to take into consideration. But you can't get too high, you can't get it too low about what you read and hear during training camp, you know, because some days, like as I've said this in the past, some days will carry over into the regular season and some days won't. That's just what it is. That's the whole point of training camp, to work out the kinks, to figure out where your strong and weak links are at with the football team. That's what it's for. And if you do have those weak links during the training camp, what are you doing to fix it? Are you going to fix it in time before the season starts? Or are you going to fix it, or can it be addressed during the regular season? Are you able to adjust on the fly? The Saints were able to do that last year, but it was too late with the offensive line. It was just too late because you lost too many easy games, too many important games. Even though they were being easy opponents, we lost them early in the season, and it cost you. You know, so that's what you got to think about with this team. You know, they got to get the best start five right, because as many of you already know, Derek Carr is not a efficient mobile quarterback, especially now at this age where he's at right now. You know, he's not a guy that can get out the pocket, escape that pressure. He's not a Drew Brees type quarterback where even though you know the offensive line is bad, it's not really good, you know how to get out there and mask those deficiencies. He doesn't know how to do that. He's not good at that area yet. Because what Drew Brees used to do is throw that ball off, get rid of that ball fast, give it to Alvin Kamara. Check it down. You know? So, but they've said that, you know, people that really know about this offense is that it is really good at masking the deficiencies of an offensive line, of a subpar offensive line. So we just gotta wait and see. Like I keep saying, not to get too high on the stuff you hear and not to get too low on it. You know? But it's good to know that Chase Young is up to speed. You know, if he can just stay focused, stay motivated, stay healthy, he's gonna have a really good year. You know, a good year for him could be 8 to 10 sacks, 8 to 20. If he could get 12 sacks, Granson could get 9, Kemp could get 7, folks could chip in with 6 to 7. Pay Turner could stay healthy. You could have a really good defensive line, man. A really good defense, you know, because I think we got one of the deepest secondaries in the league. So that's something to think about. So we'll see how it all play out, man. It's been going so far. It's been 2 weeks, but they're about to come to 2 weeks of training camp. We're going to week 3 next week, so looking forward to it. Okay. All right, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. What are your thoughts on what you have been hearing from Saints training camp so far? Are you concerned? Or are you not really worried about it right now? And also check out sportsview360.com/Saints for latest content on Saints organization. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.